Welcome to Scuderia Ferrari Racing News. In São Paulo, Felipe Massa will celebrate 100 races with Scuderia Ferrari. We met the Brazilian driver to retrace the steps of such a long history.
I'm very happy to be here, so to start and my first day at the school.
Well, it's fantastic, you know, to do 10 years in Formula 1 and 100 races for Ferrari. So it's a special weekend. I hope we can have a very great result at the end of this race, you know, just to celebrate this important time for my career, for me, for the team as well, you know, because I am maybe one of the drivers who race more for Ferrari, you know, and I think this is very important, and I hope we can have a great weekend, great time together, and a very nice result at the end to celebrate this fantastic moment. So I'm still young, not very old for the moment, but I think it's an important time, you know, on my career and on my life as well. I think the best memory is always the victories. All of the victories I remember very well. It's fantastic. First victory in Turkey, all of the other victories, and I would say the victory in Brazil. You know, the first one, it was very, very special to win the first time at home. You know, it was like a dream come true. You know, and I remember so much all the Brazilian drivers, which was always pushing very hard to win at home. Remember Senna, he took a long time to win at home, you know, and when he won, it was like, the feeling was like to win the championship, and this was my feeling, you know, like to win a championship. So it was so special, the first victory in Brazil. And the bad time was the accident, you know, in Hungary, when I had a difficult time for my life, you know. I lost many races, and it was a big risk, you know, for my life. But here we are, and we carry on, pushing hard to try to achieve even all the great memories as well. Winning 2008 was always very special because it was I did the pole position, the quickest lap, the victory, and we almost won the championship in Brazil. So, you know, it was not a race. It was not coming just from my side. It was coming from my competitors, you know, for the championship. So I did my best, but we didn't lose the championship in Brazil. We lost before. It was a fantastic time. It was in Maranello. It was a 2002 Ferrari. So it was a world champion Ferrari, so it was so great, you know, to drive such an important car like Ferrari, and coming from Sauber, which was a small team, and I think it was so nice. The engine I knew very well because I never drove another engine, which is very nice, you know. In Formula 1 I never drove an engine which was not from Ferrari, but it was such a fantastic time. It was very nice to live there. I think Maranello is so special because everything depends and is around the Ferrari team, and makes the town very special. So, which I always enjoy to go to Maranello, to be there, you know, to go to the restaurants around, which is always, you know, on the family from the Ferrari, and to work with everybody inside the team. Everybody inside the team, not just Formula 1, but also the road cars. manufacturer, the company, everybody who works for the brand, which is thousands of people. So it's very, very special, you know, Maranello, because of Ferrari. Very proud, because Ferrari is the most important team in Formula One, and is the most dream brand for the road cars. So I always dreamed to have a Ferrari in my garage, even when I was a kid, you know. And when I was looking to a Ferrari on the road, it was like a dream come true. I'm looking for a Ferrari car, you know. And so that's why it's so special, you know, to be part of the Ferrari family, Ferrari brand, and to complete 100 Grand Prix for Ferrari, and to be one of the drivers who drove most for this car. Well, I think it's difficult to say every names, you know. I have so many important people who help my career, who teach me a lot. So starting from my father, you know, which was the main person who helped me, who teach me, who showed me the direction to be, you know, who educated me. But then a part of my father, my family, my wife, so many people, you know, so many people who helped me in sponsors, direction, otherwise I would never arrive in Formula One. So many people who helped me, you know, on every things I race. So many mechanics I worked during all my career, and everybody. So I think it's difficult to put names per names, but it's a lot of people which helps me a lot, and without these people it would have been difficult to be what I am. Not sure. I think 10 years is a lot. Already doing 10 years is a long career. Time goes by very quickly, but it's a long career already. And I think 10 years is maybe a lot. I would say half of that, yes, but maybe 10 years, maybe not. Well, for sure, already thinking about these two races, I hope we can have a better result that we had all this championship. But already working almost 100% on next year, you know, to have the championship we want. This year we didn't have the championship we expected, you know, but we're pushing hard to have next year, to be strong from the beginning to the end of the championship, to fight every race for the victories for the championship, and this is the target from myself as a driver, but from the team as well, to be, you know, again fighting for the championship, which is what we want.
At the Fiorano track, Scuderia Ferrari test driver Jules Bianchi talks about the technology transfer from Formula One to road cars.
Okay. So a lot of technology transferred between Formula 1 and 458. As you can see, the carbon ceramic brakes, which are really impressive. The magnetin on the steering wheels, we can manage the traction control, the differential, and quite a lot of things, which is text from Formula 1. All the engineers of Formula 1 are helping to do the 458 also. So this is really important for us. And I mean, also you can see the aerodynamic parts, which is quite impressive on this car, and helping a lot on the high speed to have a lot more rear grip, and this is quite important also. Not only a technology transfer, also an emotional transfer, as you can see. I mean, when I drove it today on the track after driving the Formula 1, it has been really impressive for me. Braking points are a bit earlier. I mean, it's normal because the car is a bit heavier, but anyway, the carbon brakes, ceramic are really working really well. You have also the traction control, which is perfect for me, and change of direction. You can feel the car really well. You can do what you want more or less. For me, this car is like the Formula One of the road. The nice thing is to see that in the start, when we did the start before, I was with the Formula One and another driver with the 458, and we could see that first impact. And for a few meters, the 458 was the same as the Formula One, so this is impressive. And we can see that the launch control is working the same for both cars.
See you next time!